I'm Highlander, and this is my channel, Highlander X. Uh, my brand is Highlander Xstream, I guess, and we're gonna start off with flights, Farm Simulator 19, and we're gonna do Farm Manager. And there's my little character right there. I really like this game. I don't know why. Just I'm gonna buy some land right now, and I try and tell my friends, it's like, come on, you gotta play this with me, and they're like, no. I mean, they're into first-person shooters, and they really can't see it. So I'm like, I'm gonna show you why this game is so amazing. So I'm gonna do some things that. Okay, so I bought the property, I terraform, and then after that, I buy my equipment, and it's gonna be my early business model is straight up. I'm gonna go with sheep for ranching, and I'm gonna grow the grass to feed them, and I'm gonna turn that grass into silage so I can make money. Um, I put a little maintenance shed down there, um, and I got my high pressure washer down there. I really didn't like this map at first because there was garbage, and I really just couldn't get over it. But I was like, you know what? Instead of going with the traditional farm that they give you, I'm gonna make it my own. I'm gonna do it as if, this. Well, it is my ranch. This is it. This is what I got. I love this tractor. This tractor came. I primarily used it in FS19. I think it's a beautiful tractor. I like white. Like all my vehicles, I like to be white. And the thing that's cool is that this wheel will actually spin around, and then you can drive it. So backing stuff up is just so much easier. Or working with backward attachments. The plow I like, it's small. I had bought a bigger one in previous games, and they're just so hard to handle. I just like this one. It flips back and forth, which you'll see in the video. The seeder, it fertilizes, it seeds, and it also cultivates. So it does 3 in 1. I rent the plow and the seeder because when my grass is down, I don't have to really do a whole lot. Grass is one of the easiest things to produce. If you turn it over after you cut it, it'll turn to hay. And but I'm gonna keep it grass, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bale it, and then I'm gonna wrap it in plastic, and that's what I'm gonna sell. But I'll keep the grass because the sheep seem to like it, so I don't really need to go through the step of making it into hay. This is a conventional baler. The round ones are a lot easier to work with, but for me the conventional bales are easier to transport. So that's why I went with that. In the future, when I grow my farm and I have even more property, I will probably skip this altogether, and I'll do it on a large scale. I'll be putting all the grass into silo bins and covering them, and then creating silage on a mass scale, and then selling it to a bio plant. But for now, I got to be conservative in how much money I spend. And also, what I like about this tractor is I can put in the front end attachment. So I buy this loader front end a piece, and then my attachments are going to be a bale spike for taking individual bales, feeding my sheep, and a bucket for cleaning up around the troughs, and that right there is the most efficient thing to buy in the beginning. Later I'll buy a pallet fork when I need to haul seed. Yeah, this game to me is just so much fun. There's all my equipment that I bought right at the beginning. I kind of did this so I could showcase my favorite pieces of equipment to start the farm out for, especially new people trying to play. And here's another thing that I really suggest is getting a trailer off the bat, because you can put your attachments on there, and like right now I'm gonna actually take my bell spike down with me, but I'm just gonna put this on the trailer because when I buy the truck, that truck's gonna be able to haul that trailer down there for me. Now it's like getting all this gear. You got to really think. This is gonna take a long time to transport each piece of equipment because it's a ways to the farm. So you got to maximize how you're doing everything. See, I love how that plow turns, and I started with this the field, the north field that's horizontal. If you could look down, 19 is the field, and that's where I'm starting because I'm going to hire a worker to work this field for me, and it's going to be easy for the AI to follow because for the rest of the time I'm going to be hauling gear down. And my plan was to get all the gear, as much gear as I can down before needing to use this tractor again. So yeah, I bought the Lizard, the better Lizard truck. I really like it, and I leased it. I leased all my vehicles. The only thing I rented was the plow and the seeder. Everything else I pretty much bought. And like I said, I'm going to attach this, and now you can look at the inside of this pickup. I think it's beautiful. They did a lot of, I think, because role-playing is one of the reasons why I like having Farm Simulator 19, and that city is actually really beautiful. In the second video, I actually, take some time and go down to the pier and eat lunch, but this first day is so long and grueling that yeah, it's already, we started at 8 a.m. It's already 2:21. You can see the time on the upper right hand corner. Right now I'm looking at how much time has passed and how far that worker's got on that field, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna actually have to buy another tractor. I decided to buy another tractor at that point, and right there I was looking at the seeder to see the power requirements, and this Armatrack just seemed to be perfect. It's the lowest cost with the power requirements to run the seeder, and so now I'm just backing up and filling up. I bought these 2 pallets, which one's fertilizer, one's seed, and as I fill the seeder up, I know that's not going to be exactly enough, so another reason why to have that trailer is to be able to haul seed like that down to the fields. And here it goes. So the thought is that I'll have a one worker doing my either plowing, and then I'll do the seeding, or vice versa. Right now I'm actually going to start the AI. Since this field is already done, he'll start the seeding, and the plowing I'm going to have to actually do because I'm going to join some fields. The reason why we plow is to bring the nutrients to the soil, and Farm Simulator 19 recognizes that, and so if you you get 10% more yield if you plow every 3 harvests. So but the other reason is to join fields together, and when I plowed this field for the AI, I had the join fields option off, but you'll see here in a minute that that when I start plowing the new field, I didn't have it off, and I kind of like, yeah, here it goes. When I drop the plow, it's like I took out this this section. Watch it. It turns black. It's like, yeah, I'm now changing the dynamics of the field, and I didn't realize that this had been set. So when you're doing this, this is about where you want to turn it on. because it's so hard to keep your line straight, that you want to be able to plow your field without destroying boundaries that already exist because they're already set. But I made it a lot harder for myself because during this whole time, I had it in the function, which is Y limit to fields. If I press that, then I wouldn't have to worry about the boundaries. But right now, I spent a lot of time setting the boundaries. Like in here, where it's joining the two fields together, that's where you want to leave it on. And oh well, live and learn. But see how I'm really working to try and keep that square. I wouldn't have to do that because this field's already, at least this section right here, has already been set. But yeah, once when we're done plowing and I get everything done, I can actually turn this back over to the AI. But for the most part, I got everything down by now, everything that I really need. And this is just me working right now. What is it? 6:36. You can see how much money I got left. You can see that the weather's got the sun out. So in the upper right hand corner, it kind of gives you, and then underneath the time, it's got 5. That's basically how fast time is. It's not real time. I could set it to real time if I wanted to, but you know, I just find that 5 is perfect for most of the stuff I have to do during the day. And here I am at 10:15, just finishing up the plowing. And now I'm going to return the plow because I don't want to pay for it anymore, because it is a rental, and I was trying to be cheap. It's like, I just love the graphics. Look at how you pull in, and you can see the work shed in this maintenance area. This is behind Carlos's reliable motors, and then the little gold thing to the right is you can open up the shop. I'll come around here and get out of the tractor and open up the shop so I can return it. And there we go. You can also repair equipment if it gets damaged, and it will get damaged over time the more you use it. Loading things on and off the trailer is actually pretty difficult. That's one area of the game that I wish that they could really improve. All in all, it's not too bad, but alright, so basically what's happened now is I noticed that my seeder is down. It's run out of seed or fertilizer, both. It's low on both, and it's just stopped in the middle of the field. And so instead of moving the tractor and then having to line it up again, just using my big tractor to haul seed down there. And I love this aspect. And look at that, they even got traffic going in the middle of the night. And on the day, in the next video, you'll see that you know, there's people walking along the beach and go for a beach run. I don't know. So here I'm coming up to my seeder. I'm gonna load it up, and I think the seeder, it's 1:30 in the morning. That seeder will finish, I think, somewhere around 2, maybe 2:30. I'm not sure. But I leave the worker seeding because it's so late and I have to get up early in the morning. I'm right now driving to my truck, and I'm gonna go to bed. For me, this was a really long day, and I'm gonna get my worker started. I want to back up, make sure that there isn't a bare spot. If you don't back up, then it'll start and there'll be a little piece missing. And alright, I'm going to drop this trailer off, get my little pickup. And I think what's cool is when you're in the pickup, you can actually turn on the radio and listen to different stations. Of course, I got my cowboy hat on, and I like wearing my cowboy hat and drinking my coffee. And I love getting up in the morning. Just like I usually play this, you know, and it's like, you know, just before daybreak. There's just something beautiful about getting up early, and it's just the morning, and yeah, I love how you got to turn on the engine and then turn on your lights and then just, you know, drive away. It's like I drove around town for a little bit in the second video, and you know, it's just so much fun. You have to fill up at a gas station. Um, the immersion is fun, and now it's just time to just relax. It's been a long day, and I mean, there's a lot of hours just filming this, and yeah, just gonna kick back, listen to a little bit of country music, and finish this video off. I do just love this. It's a cool game, and it's something you can put down and then, you know, work your business model when you got time. You don't have to commit like your life to doing dailies and stuff like that, like back in the days of World of Warcraft. Just relax, drink coffee, and have some fun. Yeah. Highlander X. Have a great day.